start today with the black lace. These two are black lace. This one on the left is in a shed, naturally, but I thought we'd show both of them anyway. As you can see, the characteristics of the black lace are, number one, they're very dark compared to any other ball python. It seems like they're about the blackest black snake in the ball python world. And the other thing is they tend to want to be striped. These two are not particularly striped. In the past we've produced a few that were solid stripes all the way down, and then the little alien heads are really reduced and tight. And then the other thing, and I don't know if you can see this, is the heads. The head pattern is really, the eye stripe is really abbreviated. Let's see if I can get this other guy in there too. You can look at both of them together. And we had some real excitement in the project this year. I'll show you some of what's new here in a second. Okay, and just for clarification, I wanted to show you just a typical het black lace. I do consider the project to be recessive. Oftentimes it's a little difficult to discern the hets from normals. It becomes easier as they get older. The black becomes really black. Overall they're a little darker animal than normal. Some of them have these little granity spots. Talk more about that in a second. You know, they have some of the attributes of a regular black lace. The eye stripe is a little bit reduced even on the hets, and they tend to want to have a little bit of a vertebral stripe going on. And I wanted to just show you a Mystic het black lace. You know, it's got mostly a typical Mystic pattern, although you know, they're a little bit darker, and you know, the alien heads are a little bit more reduced. Usually you tend to start to get this stripe thing going on. If you look at the still photos at the beginning of this video, there's a photo of the Mystic black lace we produced in 2010. Gorgeous animals. We didn't hit it on it again this year, but it is one of my favorite black lace combos so far. So this guy is the big surprise we had this year in the black lace project. He hatched out in September, and we really had no idea what was going on there. He looks unlike anything else we've produced from the project. Just really cool, dark snake. And it took us another month or two to figure out what was going on. We hatched, I'll show you some babies from another clutch, similar pairing, and it turns out we have another gene in the black lace project that we have named the Quake, and I believe that this snake represents a black lace super quake. It may also have the Mystic gene in it. It was fathered by Mystic het black lace, bred to a het black lace female. In fact, it was the original founding female of the project, an African hatched het black lace that apparently also carries this other gene. So very excited about this. Love the look of this snake. Wish he'd settle down. Let's look at him. But we've got a shot at producing a few more of those this year. We hatched a clutch from a very similar pairing. The same father was a Mystic het black lace bred to a het black lace. And we produced these two guys. And they are apparently the super form of the new gene that we've isolated in the black lace project. So these are super quakes. You can see that they have, you know, this cool, I don't know, granity thing going on, as well as, you know, they want to be striped. This guy is in the middle of a deep shed, so his colors are way off. But just a neat looking animal. I like it in conjunction with the black lace, but we're definitely going to be taking it to some other mutations here this well, probably not in 2013. One of these guys is a male, and so 2014 we will we'll start branching out into some other combos with this new gene. Very exciting. And then also to show you a little comparison, this is what I believe is just a quake, and it is kind of a granity animal. You can see that the alien heads are let me see if I can move him in, kind of an aberrant shape, and the black is nice and black. Let me see if we can get some of that granity stuff in here. So, totally unexpected, but just a neat twist to the project, and we're looking forward to doing some cool things with this new Codom in the future. Okay, this is one of our Nova combos. Kind of excited about it. It is a Nova Inchi, and you can see the nice blend of the two genes there. The Nova tends to give this really even, nice blushing with the crisp detail next to the pattern. And then of course the Inchi brings those bands up over the back real nicely. The coloration on this snake is interesting. It's almost got a, I don't know, kind of a greenish tint to it, which the Inchi does with a lot of combos. But anyway, a real nice kind of a stepping stone combo. I'm interested to see what a Nova Super Inchi looks like. Okay, I want to talk a little bit about the Trick project. We got into that in 2011. We picked up a male and a female. This is actually the female. The male is breeding right now, so I decided not to bother him. But we did get a few clutches from him this last year, and I wanted to show you a little bit of that. But as you can see, you know, the Trick is really cool with the loopy pattern and the speckling that happens on the kind of on the border of the little alien heads, and it's just a real nice balanced looking snake. The dark is dark, the coloration is really nice, and then we'll contrast that with one we produced this year, little female. You can see her yellows really pop nicely. And then this is a brand new combo, one that I'm really excited about. I believe it's the first in the world. It is a Trick Yellow Belly, and you can see the colors on that snake just really pop. Awesome blushing and just a mesmerizing pattern. I think we're going to definitely continue down that line, try to produce some more this year, and then you know, I can think of some real obvious other genes that need to go in that mix, but just a beautiful animal. Okay, these two snakes are both superflies. However, the one on the right is a Nova Superfly, and I really like how that gene came through here. It really kind of tweaked out the pattern. This one on the left is just a normal Superfly. And another difference I see, it seems like the colors are brighter in this animal, and it also, the pattern seems to have this nice outline of, like somebody took a dark Sharpie and outlined the pattern, which gives it a really nice contrasting look. This girl is one of two 5-gene combos we produced in 2012. She is a Nova Inchi Lesser Super Pastel, and her colors are just off the hook. She hatched out really light and kind of a light lavender look to her, and over the last couple months she's darkened up, and I'm really happy with the way that the definition of the pattern really comes through. The Nova tends to outline that pattern really well, and just kind of gives it that shadowing look. Beautiful snake, and it's going to be a big decision to try to figure out what to breed her with in another year or two. There could be a lot of possibilities there.